Alright, hi everybody, welcome back. I know I haven't uploaded videos in a while. I've been going through some stuff, but I wanted to make this video because, as I told you guys in my last video, I plan on starting this channel the best I can, but I had no makeup, no nothing to go with, so I had nothing to swatch or test or do anything with. So I wanted to get some of that stuff first, which I have required. I have a box that I have slowly been buying things off of, like Wish, drugstores, things like that, to try out for you guys and see pretty much like if it's worth it and whatnot, because I'm new to makeup. My mom's a tomboy. What am I going to learn from her? My sister doesn't really know much about makeup, and what she does know, I'm pretty sure, like, if one of the beauty gurus on here saw her, you guys would probably be horrified and try and give her lessons 101. I have made other videos. I'll probably have to upload them later. But I did subscribe to Ipsy. So I've gotten a couple of these bags so far. Some of them come with actual makeup, and some of them have come with like skincare products and whatnot, which is totally fine because I have no idea about any of that. So it's a learning curve. Now, obviously I'm not going to be able to go through all of this in like one video. That would be like hours long and nobody would want to watch it. So I'm going to go through some of the stuff that I have used and tried, and kind of like let you guys know my opinion on the matter. Obviously I don't have like the best reference or whatever because I'm not a beauty guru, so I don't know. So the first primer that I have tried so far is this one. It's the Master Primer. The Master Prime by Face Studio, Maybelline, New York. This one is a blur and a redness control. And I chose this one because you may not be able to see, because like I don't have the greatest camera equipment and stuff right now. But I have redness like right here on my cheeks, so it looks like I have blush on all the time, or I've been like embarrassed or something. And one of the girls that I watch on here, Tati Westbrook, she's one of the ones that I like to watch and whatnot. She's used this before, so I figured I'd try it. The only thing is I don't think it works for me. I like the way it comes out. I'll show you guys here. I'm trying to get it within the camera view. Like I said, I don't have the greatest camera. So it comes out like great consistency. Not bad. It did help with the redness factor, like my redness wasn't as bad, but it didn't help with, like, it was supposed to blur like your pores, you know, make your pores less noticeable and in your face. It didn't do that. Honestly, it didn't. I don't know if it's just I need to do like some more skincare or something. I don't know what it was, but it didn't do that for me. And for me, that's a big like self-conscious thing, because when I tried foundation, I've tried 2 foundations now. So I've tried True Blend, which this one was one of their lighter shades, and it actually wasn't light enough for me. Like, how do I put this? I'm like a vampire. I'm a dead person. I have very light skin. Like, I could be a dead person. So I did find this one. It's the L'Oreal Paris Infallible up to 24-hour fresh wear. Now this one does match my skin tone. This one is the lightest shade they had, and I actually could have gone up a little bit, because this one actually makes me look paler than I already am. Shockingly as that is, considering I'm a dead person, this makes me as shocking as it is. Now I bought a duo sponge from e.l.f. I don't have the other sponge here with me at this particular time, but I bought one of those e.l.f. duo sponge things. So it came with one of these, and then it came with like a one that was like pushed it on one side for like sculpting, like for baking your face and whatnot. I don't know what it is about this sponge. I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of got like little, like, it looks like a sponge, and it left, I don't know if it was this, the foundation, my skin, I don't know what it was, but it made me look weird. Like, if you looked close enough right here on my cheeks, where my redness is and most of my pores, and like on my nose, my like biggest problem areas, it looked like the surface of the sponge. Like, that's how I would describe it. So, like I said, I don't know what it was. I don't have greatest makeup techniques because I'm just starting out. So when I put on foundation, I'm literally like dotting my face, like this, you know, like that's what I do. So to see if it was me or if it was the foundation or maybe the primer, or I don't know, it could have been a combination of things. So I'm gonna try different things. I'm going to get a different primer than the one I have to try that out with, because like I said, it could just be me. I'm new to this. Nobody's shown me techniques or whatever, you know, the best ways to go about things. So, and I haven't tried this primer with this foundation, so maybe trying these two will work pretty well. I don't know. Like I said, it's a trial and error game, but I went out and bought a brush, an actual foundation brush from Milani. It was the only foundation brush that was flat. Like, let me show you. At my Walmart, because I live in a small town, I wanted a foundation brush. Well, this is the only foundation brush I could find that was like flat, so that when I go to apply it, it applies it the way it's supposed to. I found like 3 foundation brushes that were like angled, so for like sculpting, like when you see people do like contours and stuff, and I was just like, I don't even understand the concept of contouring yet, so I'm not even gonna attempt that. So I just need a regular foundation brush. But I did find one. I don't know if it's any good. I've heard great things about Milani. I do have some of their eye products, but that's something that's going to be a trial and error. I need to try this, try it a couple different times and different techniques and see how that's going to go. Later I will film, later in the week or whatever, or it'll probably be tomorrow actually, I will film a video where I try out the brush versus like the sponge. I do have a couple different types of concealers. I have a like beforehand concealer. This is the Garnier Skin Renew Anti-Dark Circle. I do like this because I'm a mom, so I have dark circles, and I work a crappy ass job, so I have dark circles. And I also bought the Maybelline New York Instant Age Rewind. I do like this, and I do like the applicator because it's kind of like a sponge tip, so you just slide it on and it slides the product on. And I like that because instead of it being put on top of your thing and then you having to work it in, this does a little bit of it for you, so it's a little bit easier for you, especially when you don't know all of the greatest techniques. And I do like the fact that you can twist this one so you can add as much product as you need, considering, like I said, I'm new at this, so a lot of my products, like learning how much I need for my specific type of skin color and skin tone and skin type is a learning curve, because not everybody that I watch on here has the same that I do. So I have to like differentiate between what they use and what I might need. I only have one setting spray. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Natural Finish. I don't really necessarily have a problem with it. It seems to work. I don't really put a lot of makeup on my face though, because I'm learning this. So like it's basic things, like I might put foundation and maybe some eyeliner and mascara, or like foundation and like one or two eyeshadows. So it's not like I have a lot on my face that I need to keep in focus and in place. But so far from what I can tell, like I don't have an actual issue with this. It seems to do a pretty good job. I'll probably try other ones throughout the process of this, you know, to compare and figure out which one works best. I know that you can get some that have like the matte finish to them or glow, whatever, and that's part of that thing of like skin type. Some people with oily skin might not want like a glow one that's supposed to make you look glowy, because you already look glowy with all the oil in your face. Now I have tried different eyeliner products. I have tried the like classic stick that you just open and you twist the product up. And I have tried the pot, or whatever you call it. I call it like a little pot. It's all up to you guys. I've also tried the like bigger sticks where it's not like a super fine point. Like it's got a point to it, but it's not like as fine as, say, the skinny one. Honestly, in my opinion, if you're just starting out like I am and you don't really have like a steady hand yet, you don't have that trick down where you can like leave your eye open and draw on your eyeliner, then I would honestly suggest going with the pot, because the brush that they give you is decent in length, well, depending on the brand. This one is Maybelline, so it's a decent sized brush. Other ones might have longer brushes or smaller brushes. I guess, you know, it's one of those things, they're different between brands and whatnot. I like this because for me, it's easier. Like, for some reason, this seems to slide on smoother than these. Like this one, if you watch, it goes on, but that's not dark at all. To get darkness, like, I have to apply pressure to get it to be dark. And when you don't have a steady hand, you don't know what you're doing, that could be problematic. This, however, you just dip in just a little bit, you know, just like tap, 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 and it comes out super black, super smooth, like just boop. It's like you're painting. And to me, that seems a lot easier to learn how to do eyeliner. I'm wearing it today because I was experimenting. Obviously, like, if you like the eyeliner part better, then that's fine. Like, I'm not telling you what you can and cannot do. You know you better than I do. I'm just telling you my experiences starting from nothing into this experiment, I guess. So I find this one easier for me. I do like these styles, even the different sized ones, for doing like my bottom and whatnot. The pot, I can't figure that one out for like the bottom or tight lining or whatever, but to each his own. When it comes to mascara, I have tried 2 so far. Well, I did try 3 technically, if you want to be technical. I tried, I only know where 1/2 of it is right now because it's old. I did love it a lot. Oh, and I've tried this eyeliner, I forgot. This one I liked, in the sense of trying to do a wing, but I'm not quite that advanced yet. So I would probably buy this again or something similar to this when I get far enough into my makeup adventure to attempt a wing liner and to think that I could pull it off. But just like regular eyeliner, I don't know. So I've tried, I've tried this one first. It's the Lash Accelerator Mascara with pretty much makes your lashes grow, from Rimmel. This one wasn't bad. It didn't really make my eyelashes stand out any more than they already are, so it's not like you put it on and you love it. Then I tried, but before that I tried this one. This one is from Younique. I bought it from a girl on Facebook. So it's 2 parts. It's like this part and another part. I don't know where the other part is at this current moment. Ah, here it is. So one is a serum. So it's like, there's like nothing really there. It's pretty much just a spoolie with serum on it. And the other one are these like lash fibers that's covered in fibers. So you're supposed to like do the serum, the fibers, and the serum, and you keep going back and forth only so many times to layer up to get it to look like you're wearing false lashes, even though you're not. I loved it because it actually made me look like I had eyelashes, but it's only 15 bucks, but it went bad and I didn't have the money to replace it, and I didn't have the contact information for the girl anymore, so it was just, I couldn't do it. So I tried drugstore. And then I also right now I'm currently trying this Lash Paradise. I've only tried it once, so I can't honestly give you an opinion as to whether or not it did anything. It's supposed to make your eyelashes like over time look better. I honestly can't give you an opinion on that because I haven't tried it often enough. I have some other items that we'll get to in time, like eyeshadows and other eye products and bronzers and blushes and lipsticks and whatnot. But obviously I don't want this video to take forever because you guys will not want to watch it. And most videos that I've seen on YouTube from the girls that I watch are only 20 some odd videos. So I kind of wanted just to start with the basics, which is the foundation and all of that kind of stuff. So I wanted to do that, which I did. I've got that started. So on the next video, I'll probably cover some of the eye products and whatnot, and I'll probably also cover a couple of the brushes I've gotten. In the Ipsy bags, they've given me a couple of brushes in some of these. So I have a couple of new brushes that I can show you guys and kind of tell you what I think about them. Because some of them are name brand. Like, one of them is Farrah. One of them is Ashley Organics. I also have a brush, one brush from the Younique brand. I also have stuff like that I can go over, but that'll probably be on the second video, which I will probably upload tomorrow, depending on if my son lets me. That's also part of the reason why I wanted to go through this journey with you guys is I'm a new mom. I'm going through all those things that you go through as a mom. And I didn't feel really good about myself when I first had my son. You know, those body changes. And I got interested into makeup and different types of makeup. And more so, like, I wanted to play with other people than with myself. But nobody's going to let me put makeup on you if I don't even know what I'm putting on where. So I've kind of just been starting from there. And I figured take you guys on my journey because I know growing up I was not the only girl that had a tomboy for a mom or had, you know, no mom in the picture. So maybe you grew up with just your dad, and your dad's certainly not going to know anything about makeup. And my sister was a tomboy too, so even though she was older than me, it was like, how am I going to learn makeup from her? And a lot of my friends, it was their parents were strict and they, you know, had to wait until a certain age to have makeup or vice versa or whatever the case is. And I honestly didn't buy my first actual piece of makeup, like personally bought myself, until I was like 17 or 18 years old. I had used like a little bit of eyeliner and mascara that belonged to somebody else when I was like 16, 17, when my sister got married. But it was like basic, like a little bit of eyeliner and some mascara, and I wore chapstick. But I didn't personally buy my first piece of makeup until then. And then it kind of just went from there. And honestly, the first thing I bought, I think, was either eyeliner or lip. And it was not, like, for my skin tone, for my color, for me. So it's also, like, a learning curve because I don't know what I like. I don't know what looks good on me. Like, I have colors in here that I'm pretty sure would not look appropriate on my skin tone. Like, that would wash me out or whatever. But I don't know that. But I liked the color of it, so I bought it. Might as well try it. So that's the adventure that we will go on together. If you choose to join me, obviously I'm not going to make you, but if you're new to all of this and you find it exciting and you want to learn and you don't have somebody to learn from, you're more than welcome to learn from me, because I promise you I will probably fail 500 times instead of you, because Lord knows I'm gonna fall. But I will say this, I will see you all guys again tomorrow, and I promise I will personally start to upload more. I am hoping that with taxes soon I can get a decent camera and get a good setup, but I can't guarantee anything because I'm a mom, so my kid comes first. But I will see you guys all tomorrow, and I hope that you join in.